Like, you know, when you play the likes of Mario, a lot of it just comes down to just like, okay, I'm going to hit you with the up tilt, put you off stage. Are you going to air dodge? You're going to do it? You're going to give me that air dodge? And that's like the whole game plan. But let's dive in. Mario vs. Snake right here on Smashville of all stages. A very rare starter.
And an interesting starter for this matchup too, because you would think that Snake would try and get some space away from the Mario that can kill you in just a couple advantage states, but not going to be the case for AK and Ave to start this off. And something I was talking to AK about down in the crowd, he does not like his bracket, but it did get a little bit better for him because of Ave upsetting Shane. He was very afraid of fighting Incineroar.
Yeah, that was a very close set, but it still ended up with a 2-0 though. That's what I'm talking about, that up tilt into the forward air. It's a sour spot, but you know, it gets the message across what Ave's going to be looking for.
Oh, AK looking to catch Ave fast falling to Sharker recovery by placing that C4 right underneath, but she is not going to fall for it this time around. Still maintaining a very slight percentage lead over ApolloKage. He's trying to set up all these tricks on the ledge, and Ave is falling for none of them. Still holding out with that shield against the up tilt. Finally, AK gets a down throw and still unable to convert.
Ave's got to start being really careful because she's starting to get to that dangerous percentage, the 160. Once you're at that damage, a grab will kill you.
Yeah, Snake's down throw up tilt is true at that percent, but down throw F tilt just as dangerous for a Mario at that high percent. And first blood is going to go to ApolloKage.
This is like one of the hardest things to be doing when you're fighting against the likes of Snake at a deficit, because Snakes thrive when they have the lead. It's all about just trading explosions like crazy. You can take as much damage as you want because you still got that stock lead, and it is climbing right now. AK's already got Ave at 84 damage.
Yeah, Snake definitely plays the cash market. The interest is not in the buyer's favor in this matchup just because it takes so very long to take stocks away from him due to that weight, and the entire time you're trying to fight him, he's doing stuff like that, setting off the fireworks in your face and not letting you get in on him. 158% on AK, and he could be living a good bit longer.
Did you see AK's smile, by the way, after that?
Oh, he's not a nice person.
Homie was laughing from that last stock.
He revels in your pain. Back throw here might be able to do it, and still no. Zero rage and from across the stage.
Snake be a heavy boy, finally connects the back air middle of the stage to take off the first blood here for A, but it might be a little bit too late because AK's already got that stage advantage, placing down all the grenades, picks it up by accident, no air grab coming out, uses the C4 that was placed on that platform instead, which is honestly maybe why AK agreed to the stage, because that's such a good platform for Snake just to control middle of the stage.
Yeah, it is very difficult to approach a Snake trying to hold positioning underneath that center Smashville platform. It's the same reason why Hollow Bastion's so good for him after that stage dropped alongside the Sora update. AK looking to close out this first game, but Ave not biting quite yet and might be able to bring it to last stock. No, up air fair a little bit all wrong.
Dude, I hate to see it happen, but now ApolloKage tries to go for the grab, eats a forward smash, and that actually killed. Did AK just kill himself because he double jumped?
I think he was like holding into the blast zone, or
that was funky.
Should not have killed, and it took a very long time to do it, but grab after 160, off you go into the sunset. AK going to take game number one despite the weird KO on second stock, still pretty comfortably, and going to be moving on into game two, giving Ave that counter pick.
And the beauty of this is that this is going to be the start of the best 3 of 5, so Ave's got plenty of time to start to adapt, which I think we saw a little bit of happen there at the end.
Yeah, starting to figure out how to approach AK properly, but I was just talking about, Austin, how good of a stage Hollow Bastion is for Snake, and, well, here they go to it. I don't know how much I like this.
I think Mario and Snake just like the same stages, unfortunately, for Mario's case in this part. But yeah, we'll see how this goes. I mean, this is the platform's even bigger. It's a more wide open stage. You would think that Ave would prefer Smashville over Hollowed, just because of like the close counter. But maybe we're trying to play like the slowdown game, especially using those fireballs, opting to use those instead as an approach tool.
There's also a lot more space for Mario to be able to carry Snake in on this stage, just coast to coast with these up air and nair chains. So maybe that's what Ava's looking for, because the damage was few and far between.
The game plan is definitely starting to come out too. You'll notice this. Oh my god, just runs it and grabs from full stage. But before that, Ave was playing kind of passive here. You see a lot of more fireballs, a lot more flood charges happening in the background, waiting to see that final opening until Ave finally capitalizes. A lot of ladder carry.
Oh, no
way, dude.
And AK once again laughing in his opponent's face. He didn't see that one coming, but you've always got to be ready for it. And Ave fires right back an up air into a fair to close out the stock and bring us right back to even Stevens.
Aves always wants that, bro. Always looking for that up air into the forward air. You got to be on the lookout. This is going to be huge. We got grenades coming out. Ave again going to slow down the pace a little bit. And AK actually being the aggressor right now. We see you got double dash attacks coming out from ApolloKage.
It's such an important skill for a competitor to have that Ave is demonstrating there. The ability to shake off getting cheesed like that and then cheese somebody right back. Good DI from ApolloKage is going to mean that that's not going to KO. He's got to be careful because this Mario is going to be searching for something like that, a wayward F smash to bring it to a final stock.
I'm glad Abe opted to play safe there instead of trying to be aggressive against AK on that recovery because yes, the double jump was gone, but AK's got so many tools in his kit to be able to like cover the landing with grenade, the wave bounces, everything. But now Abe trying to get back on stage. She's kind of like back against the corner, just tries to run underneath the grenade a little bit too slow. It does have a timer on that little guy. Got some more flood action coming out. Honestly, a good tool in this matchup. I love the just burst window right there. Just you saw that Ave was going for a lot of charge, a lot of fireballs, like pretend that she was going to play a little bit more passive. Just runs in there and gets the grab instead.
That air dodge barely getting ApolloKage to ledge safely, and once again, Ave, pay a little bit more attention. You got to be careful of those C4s. It's a little bit difficult to see them on this stage. That's no excuse. You got to keep track of them, or AK is going to be stealing those early stocks away from you every single time.
And managed to steal that stock away. 170 damage, another C4 coming out, 81 on Ave. Looking a little difficult here. But honestly, all Mario needs is one aerial with no grenade in sight. But it's Snake.
Could be the big difference maker, but yeah, you're exactly right, Asti. All Mario needs is one aerial with no grenade, but when are you ever going to get that situation to arise? Now, I'll point out real quick, C4 in center stage, right on the ground, right underneath Ave. Be careful, keep him locked into disadvantage.
Ave is playing so smart by spacing away from ApolloKage to bait out those grenades on top of that because you don't want to go for those trades. 127 now on Ave. AK looking for the try to close this out. Another backthrow coming out, gets called out by the grenade. Up B, out of double jump. Just air dodges down. Doesn't get the air smash, and another C4. Are you kidding me?
All three stocks in game number 2 taken by... Oh, you can't do that, AK.
This villain.
3 times. All 3 stocks stolen away by C4s that Ave just could not quite keep track of. And then at the end of the game, what does he do other than laugh in her face?
2-0 lead right now. Ave taking it straight back. Hollow Bastion, maybe some more happier music, you know, a little more on the bright side. Hand in hand.
And see if that's the difference maker going into this next game. Quick little up B, going to get off of that corner with AK pressuring, and that's an underrated tool of Mario's because we're always so focused on like, okay, can zone with fireball, throw out back air as a safety tool, but if you get a little bit too over-eager on Mario's shield, he can just up B and get out of dodge.
Yes. Oh, these up airs getting so much mileage out of it. 85 damage, another C4 into the up air combo, followed up by ApolloKage, literally turning the tables on Ave and switching positions. Slowing down the pace again, runs up. There are so many times we've noticed that Ave has been like playing the fireball game or charging up the flood into random dash and grab, and IK finally calls out that random dashing with an up tilt.
And that's great recognition from him too, because it worked so many times throughout the second game against AK that, okay, now I'm just gonna sit back, pull a grenade, and as soon as I recognize you dashing, it's an easy reaction for that up tilt.
Be wary of that C4, by the way. It is on the right side of the stage.
We got to call it out for ourselves so that way we don't keep losing track of it. It's sitting right at about roll distance, right at about where Ave is currently standing, actually.
I wonder if she was trying to bait it out, because she was short hopping. Good guy, grenade in hand, uses it to put it back at the AK. Okay, Ave coming right back onto the stage. 3 stocks to 1. This is a pretty hard hill to climb, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, looking way more similar to game number 1 as opposed to game number 2, which is not good for Ave and great for ApolloKage. Jumping there and dropping the C4 as he lands to get away. That wave bounce C4 is such a great mix-up tool from AK, and he uses it to its fullest extent. Ave has just not been able to chase him down in the air as much as she might like. Another C4 connects. AK's hit rate with these has got to be close to like 80%.
And literally, I cannot believe.
No way! 213% uses the grenade out of the Cypher and then just up tilts.
That was gross. That was absolutely vile, wicked, and disgusting. ApolloKage coming up with a 3-stock using the grenade to tech in to place. Up tilt, closes it out. Could not get that stock. Dude, that stock was spoiled at that point. 212%.